That's it, Brian? Yes.
How's it going, everybody? Now tonight we have something that is about to blow up here on YouTube. It's another hashtag. Something big is going to happen, and also what we can do to kind of stop it and combat against it if it does happen. Now, first things first, you're seeing cats in the background. Everyone loves the cats in the background. Unfortunately, this older footage, you may have seen this before, but I ran out of new footage of the cats, and I gotta get more, but we're gonna do that soon. Right now, let's get right into the video. So, YouTube AgeGate. Now, if you don't know, this whole thing basically was brought up to attention by Keemstar just recently, and of course, I will have the link to his video down in the description below, and you can go watch it for the full, every single little detail and everything. But basically, I'm just gonna talk about it, go over it, and we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen with this thing if it turns out to be true. Because at this point, it's still a rumor, but obviously, if he didn't trust his source, kind of thing, he wouldn't upload the video and just make himself look bad if it's completely discredited. So let's go into this. So as we all know, there's been this YouTube glitch going around since like October or something now, where it seems like a lot of people, when they upload videos, and I've kind of encountered this myself a bit, when you upload a video and you just randomly lose subscribers as soon as you upload that video and stuff. Now, I'm not talking about that one time where it was like for a whole weekend or something that there was some really crazy glitch that people would hit the unsubscribe and it would unsubscribe 2 people from the channel and stuff like that, and there was a YouTuber that had minus 1,500 subs because he was testing it out. No, this whole thing since October, YouTube came out and said that there was a real glitch, but only for those 3 days. This thing has been going on, as I said, since October, and YouTube says there's nothing going on, there's no glitch, everything like that. Now, what happened is a friend of Keemstar's, a YouTuber, which he does not name, was at a PAX after party. Now, PAX is this like gaming event stuff that happened this weekend, and he was talking to someone who works at YouTube who was a little too drunk and I guess let out some information that he shouldn't have been saying. So basically what he was saying is that this YouTube glitch that everyone's been talking about is not actually a glitch. It's a program. They're doing it on purpose. It's a program that basically they find channels, and I don't know, through an algorithm and stuff that post more edgy content and stuff, and obviously the bigger channels, they can just manually find them. They know kind of what's going on, and basically they are deeming these channels or videos appropriate for certain ages and stuff. So say if someone, like Keemstar said, had sort of edgy content and stuff like that or whatever, maybe a little bit of swearing and everything like that, they would say that it's only available or appropriate for someone who's 14 and older. If they have something really edgy and crazy, like savage mode, like I don't that sounds funny, but like Leafy or something, it would be maybe anyone 16 plus. And basically what this program is doing is categorizing all these channels and videos and stuff into these age groups kind of thing, and whenever someone has uploaded a new video, it will unsubscribe a certain amount of people who are not in this age group. And according to this person who works at YouTube, they're just testing it right now, but are going to be implementing it on YouTube in the future, which will really, really mess up a lot of people's things. And there's so many things that could go wrong with this. In a way, it can be good because some of the more inappropriate stuff will not be getting to kids who are really impressionable and everything, but at the same time, that's kind of what YouTube Kids is for. There's a YouTube Kids app where YouTube goes in and selects certain channels that are 100% kid friendly and only lets them see that kind of thing. What this program could do is kind of take that kind of concept and incorporate it through all of YouTube, which is huge for creators. It's huge for viewers. Like, if this is what it says it's going to be, then people in a certain age group or whatever could look up, say, Leafy is here, or iDubbbz or someone like that, and their channel would just be completely gone and could really mess up with people's views, and is just censoring YouTube more and more and more. But this is why I'm making this video, first of all, to report about this thing and tell you my feelings on it and everything like that, but also because I have a way, and it's really, really simple. I did not hear Keemstar talk about it at all in his video or anything like that. It's a really, really simple way to to beat this whole YouTube age gate, if it turns out to be true and everything, is that when you're making an account, if you are, say, 15 or, you know, a younger age, younger than 16 or 18 or whatever, and you want to see, you know, Leafy's content, or you want to see iDubbbz, or whoever might not be letting you do this if this turns out to be true, it's simple. Just make another account, put your age to 18. There's no, like, actual verification and everything when you open up an account. You don't have to, like, show them a piece of ID to prove that you're over 18 or something like that. You just make your account the way it is right now. You make your account and you just put in an older date. Say you were born in 1980 or something like that, and then you're over 18 or over whatever age, and you're good to go. You can view what you want here on YouTube. Just if a creator swears a little bit in a video or whatever, and YouTube wants to possibly restrict that, well, just do this. And you could argue that, well, if they do this whole program, this YouTube, I don't know what they'll call it, this, but what we're talking about, the YouTube age gate thing, if they do this program, maybe they'll make it so you have to verify your age, but that would cost a lot of money. That'd be a lot of controversy, and I don't think they would. So yeah, simple and easy way to beat the YouTube age gate ordeal here is to simply just create another profile and change your age, and that's about it. A lot of people do that already, because we've seen in the past YouTube does age restrict videos for certain things, and people just change their thing anyways. And yeah, I don't know, guys. Like I said, this could be something, because if it was just someone random telling him something that happened at a party and just making this up, you know, I don't think Keemstar would report on it and get the whole internet talking about it, and then it turns out to be completely fake and everyone hates on him even more than, you know, from before. So I think whoever was telling him this is a trusted friend of his, and this thing could actually happen. But of course, we'll see what goes on in the future down the road when this whole thing comes about or whatever. But yeah, I just want to make a video on that, how to beat this whole YouTube age gate thing if it does happen. It's simple and easy, and I figured he'd say it in his video and I wouldn't have to make this. I would probably still report on it, but I wouldn't have to, like, make a video saying how to beat it. But he didn't say anything, so I just figured I would. Also, guys, since I'm here near the end of the video, if you want to keep watching, I was going to make a video on RiceGum earlier today, just a little bit ago, and then I found out about this thing, so I thought it would definitely be more and more important, because this whole RiceGum thing is more of just a little bit of a discussion, I guess. So I figured I'll just throw it in at the end of this video, and we'll talk about it for a second. So if you do not know, my RiceGum made a video yesterday titled "How Much I Make on YouTube," or exposing how much I make on YouTube, something like that. And it is insane, because there's been this little trend of usually smaller YouTubers showing how much they make on YouTube, showing their analytics, which I thought was out of terms of service, but a lot of people seem to be doing it and it's fine, so maybe they've changed the terms of service. Anyways, RiceGum showed his, and in February alone, he showed his analytics for February. He made 20 million views, which is very, very impressive. What's more impressive is that he made $68,000. That's right, I'm not joking. $68,000 just on YouTube alone. That doesn't include if he did sponsorships and anything like that. 68 grand in February, which is a bad month for AdSense and stuff and ad rates and whatever. $68,000 though. I just wanted to talk about that, and it just goes to show, like, don't ever give up on your dreams. Do what you want to do. If you want to make YouTube videos, go out and do it. I'm not saying you're ever going to be that successful, but it just, like, say if you're younger and you're talking to your parents, oh, I want to do this, I want to make YouTube videos, blah, 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 and they're saying that it's not a good idea, what are you going to get from it, all this stuff. Now, not everyone is going to achieve the same amount of success as RiceGum or those bigger YouTubers or anything, but it doesn't hurt to try. It's truly, truly inspiring. It can happen to anyone. You could totally change your life. Like, seriously, regular people, just normal people from around the world, turned on a camera one day or turned on a microphone one day and talked into those devices and made videos and just put them up here and then got a following and changed their entire life. So it's just crazy, and just someone really big showing something like that, it just is very inspiring and pretty crazy, and there's some lucky people in this world. Anyways, guys, I'm going to start doing this at the end of every video. I'm going to have my latest video appear on screen right now. It'll work on most devices like cell phones and PCs and such. So if you missed it or you want to check it out or whatever, it'll be up on the screen right now. Like I said, the last one I did, I'm pretty sure, was on Jesse Wellens and his whole daughter thing. So if you don't know that whole story, go click that video. If not, thank you anyways. Have a great day, and as always, help me think of an outro.